Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
Episode 14, Unmasked.
Yeah.
We here. You know who it is. It's your boy Trez, the Barbarian. Glad to be here first and foremost. Across me, I got my boy P.
What's good, baby? King to a god. Y'all know how we do it.
Cesar.
D Spins.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's good?
We back at it, huh?
Yeah, man, we here.
Episode 14.
Yeah, I got some shit.
Yeah. Well, y'all know the drill, fellas. Let's unmask.
So,
Houston, we have a problem.
nah. Let's pause for a second. So, I want all y'all motherfuckers to know we have real conversations here. Sometimes shit might get a little spicy.
Yep.
We love each other. What I say to my brother, you can't say to my brother. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So let's get that understood first and foremost. For all these motherfuckers out there on they sucker shit, thinking it's gonna be a riff or some shit. We in this together.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So on certain topics, yeah, shit might get testy. It might get
Agreed.
sensitive. You know,
Agreed.
motherfucker might have to look to the right.
And we hit 10 toes deep.
We 10 toes deep.
All day, every day.
All right. Let's go. D Spins, what we got, baby?
Houston, we have a problem.
That motherfucker right there, boy.
I mean, listen, no at all. This is no shot or disrespect to the city, but it's hard being a sports fan. Secondly, a sports figure in the city.
It
And I
ain't
think
no disrespect to the city?
Nah, no disrespect to the city. I mean, the city is the city. But this is, we talking about sports, or sports figures, rather.
Okay. What
Right.
about the motherfuckers that live there?
Hey, man.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with anything. I'm just saying, this is in regards to the actual, we know who we're talking about. Deshaun Watson.
Okay, let's
Right?
go.
Let's get to it.
Okay.
So, we all know
Let's
what he's
talk
in the
about
news for.
Hey, man.
It's a touchy subject.
Deshaun.
Always.
Very touchy.
Deshaun.
No pun intended. No pun intended, right? Touchy subject, and so let's just get it started with: is this legit? Is it is it payback? I have my opinion, but
I want to hear from my brother first. Go ahead, Trash.
Oh,
dive right in, sir.
Deshaun. Why they gotta do you like this, man?
Hey.
I think this is a combination of both worlds right now. I mean, we still waiting to see exactly what the outcome's going to be, but this information didn't have to get leaked.
Okay.
First and foremost, because I feel like this is a professional player, and you have to go through the organization. I believe.
Depends on if this is his own private masseuses, or is this coming from the team? First and foremost,
that's what I'm on.
Let me
that's
tell you
where
this.
I'm at with
Let me
it.
tell you this.
I think
Because go ahead. I'll let you.
If I'm in the comfort of my own home and there's a beautiful woman rubbing on me, it's likely my dick's going to get hard.
Yeah.
every
Now,
time.
I mean, that's pretty much any
Every time.
straight male.
Now, if you're offended by that, then find another profession. Because if you're rubbing on me and some of this shit becomes sensual,
Look, man,
well, I'm standing the fuck up.
I done had a personal masseuse in high school
Right?
and in my 20s. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
See the smile on his face?
Yeah.
That let you know.
You already know.
Yeah. So I'll say this. I find it very funny that the man signed one of the biggest contracts in the franchise's history, if not the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
He wants out,
Right.
doesn't want to play,
Right.
doesn't care for the organization and how they handle certain situations, from the coach to certain personnel.
Rightfully so, though.
Right.
He even stated he might even sit out the year.
Yeah.
He was willing to do so, possibly.
Okay. And then, with that being said, plus the contract, plus not wanting to play, all of a sudden, here we are. Now, all of a sudden,
All
the
of a sudden.
woodworks comes out.
That motherfucker got Cosby
And
numbers.
hold on. And I will say, and I just want to set the
They
disclaimer.
shot the
I
film,
am
reloaded, shot it again, man.
I do want to say that is no. I promise I'm not trying to provide any type of disrespect for or be insensitive to the topic, but I just find it very, very funny that this happens after the fact, and it's almost maybe 30, 45 days after
like,
he said, "Hey, I don't want to play anymore."
Last resort.
Now all of a sudden here we are with all of these allegations, and they coming out of the woodwork.
Every morning you wake up, it's another number.
I'm like, damn, where they coming from?
And then like stock market.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Is it legit or is it payback? It's hard to know.
Hey man, listen. Anytime you deal with big business and you dealing with major money, you run the risk of somebody playing real dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We see it on a low level. Imagine on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You run the risk of people playing dirty.
Right.
Now, one variation of it that I heard that I hope is not true because it's kind of backfiring if it is that he kind of set this narrative.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of make it to bring his stock down, so they don't got no reason but to get rid of him. That's one variation that I heard. Now I hope he didn't do that because if he did, this shit just went south.
All the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Way south.
So if you it's because everything is alleged, as you know, and guilty until
Yeah,
proven
but you can
innocent.
get rid of alleged by doing NDAs, right?
I mean, that's true, very true. But here's where it gets a little sticky because first of all, you all alone. You yourself, you are all alone. You have to figure this thing out, right?
Okay.
You might have a team, you may have people around you, family, whatever the case may be. But you alone, really, at the end of the day, you have to figure this out.
Right.
So it could be that particular path that you want to take, or you got to confide in somebody, wrong or right.
Hey, look, man, I ain't know that y'all watching, but I know plenty of motherfuckers that'll rub my dick for free. I'm just,
I mean, that's without saying.
and we ain't got to worry about them coming back after this podcast blow up.
That yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We ain't got to worry about that.
That was another thing I looked at. Like, why was there so many different? Like, if you had a masseuse and you're a professional athlete, you would think you're going to stick to like what 1, 2, depending
Right. Why you
what
got
coast
so
you
many
on.
different ones?
Yeah, and that's why I say, and you know, it's a very touchy subject, and I don't want to be insensitive to the women that are involved.
Look, man, how long this dude been in the league?
I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe it's only
Let's
like 3
just
years,
guess.
4
3
years.
And
It's
now
about 4 years.
Okay,
let's say 4. So we up to what, 21, 22?
About 20. No, about 23.
About 23.
Yeah.
That's a lot of motherfuckers to run through in a year, man.
I mean, it depends. You got money. It's different. It's different. You just said we've seen it at a low level. So what does it look like up here? You there's no way you can know that.
Yeah, I
right?
don't. I don't. And I'm not gonna pretend to know.
And hopefully there's
Deshaun, man.
Hopefully there's not more.
That's all I can say, man. Like Deshaun, man, this shit ain't look good. Either way it goes. Because let's just say he comes back and there's another goes against him.
Right.
There's still going to be a tarnish on his name.
Oh, his name is a rap.
You went right into the next point because my question was going to be, if accurate, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it affect him?
He's done.
He's done.
Yeah,
I agree. How does this also?
he was close to being Russell Wilson.
Perfect.
Of a darker hue.
Yeah, darker. Yeah, there's his. Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
His color. Yeah.
From a melanin standpoint, he was about to be Russell Wilson.
I looked at him like almost like the MJ of football.
Well, I mean, you could do. I wouldn't go that far.
I mean,
he
was coming there like MJ had to go through his battles at first before look at some of the plays he's done with the players that's been on the other end of them plays. You put some better quality players out there.
Yeah, but I'm
On
talking
the offensive
about.
end,
I get what
think
you're
he's
saying from an athletic standpoint,
Right.
but I'm talking about from a community standpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a clean slate.
Okay,
he had a clean slate.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
he was doing for the community.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was clean.
He was clean.
Yeah, super clean.
I don't know if motherfucker can give enough water to get his ass
Yeah.
back right with
It's
this.
gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough.
It don't matter what city he go to, even if he left. But to be honest with you, your best bet now is to stay in Houston.
So then that's another piece.
And
so
do what?
So now what? Let's just
Rebuild
say
the fan base you already had.
okay. So let's just say
Okay.
how does this affect the city and the team? Because now, essentially, let's just go for the best news possible. You stay. How does this affect the city? How does it affect the team? Because now
If all
What's the
charges dropped and he starts playing good,
they'll forget. Everybody forgets.
but if you go to a new team, they still don't know you yet. You're still trying to earn that trust, and it's going to be in some people's head.
And I don't want to.
I heard the NFL is like 47% female viewers.
Okay. I know it's quite a few.
I heard.
And I don't want to
about
discredit the number because I don't know.
I heard
know
about
for sure.
47. I heard it's about 47%.
That's a high number because I
super
do
high.
know most women want to be around their man when they're watching football, and they
Super
as I've started to notice as years have passed, when I was a kid, I would notice that it wasn't a whole lot of women. Now, I mean, my goodness, it is a lot of women football fans. So
Yeah, but I mean that's
this
the way to get closer to. I mean, it's all a game. It's a way to get.
But you got to
closer
think
to
about
the guy
you got to think about college.
That's
Everything.
just like them smoking cigars now and shit. Cut it out. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, teach his own. But I mean, I've seen, to your point, I've seen a growth
Right.
in women viewers or female viewers. The city, the team, my personal opinion, I just think it's going to be different. Like you said, Trez, I think you made a very good point, and I don't want to relate the two, R.I.P. Kobe, but his situation, he just outperformed everybody, and everybody forgot. I mean, I don't know if everybody forgot, but it's in the back of your mind.
What happened in Colorado?
Yeah. We forgot.
Right.
The man got a few
Until
more
he
rings.
died, and they tried to bring the shit back up.
But he outperformed, he outshined it all.
But he also
So to-
stayed. He also stayed.
So that's my point. That's what I'm saying. If he stays,
You got to
and
stay
to
and
your
rebuild.
okay, but to your point, and that's the team. That's from a team perspective. If all charges drop, right, then now we rebuild around him and we move forward. If he outperforms the chatter, the noise, then it's null and void. Wrong or right? I mean, that's your point. But what do you think?
I mean, I agree. And he's not in a bad city to ride it out.
It's not.
This is true.
It's
You
the
know what I'm
ownership.
saying? I mean, let's.
It's not the city. It's the ownership.
I mean, it is the ownership, but you can make the most out of that city, this state.
Yeah.
You can get your shit worth. I mean, again, let's not be stupid. This is tax free, so
Right.
that contract, he ain't paying state taxes on it,
Yeah,
which is a bonus. You know what I'm saying?
in Texas. Yeah.
Great city to be in as well. Like,
Yeah, plus a great city to be in, but you got to get them people back on your side. So
I agree.
I haven't. This is the fucked up thing, right? The fucked up thing is, one, do we know the background of the accusers?
No, at least I haven't gotten a bio or any.
We haven't heard anything,
Right.
All right, I'd like to know the background of the accusers.
but it's so many now.
I don't got just the variation. Give me a you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do data analysis over here. I just need a couple.
Okay, so what do you? I get where you're going with this.
Okay,
but-
so we had Tiger fuck up.
okay,
We had Cos fuck up.
Cosby, yeah, Bill
Okay.
Cosby.
We had Jordan fuck up. We had Kobe fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All by thinking and trusting that their brand, their fame,
Makes him inhuman,
Right.
almost.
is taking them to another level.
Yeah.
And it's really not.
So it all kind. I mean, and I give you a huge kudos. Trez made a great point because all of those names you just named were bigger than the entity itself for the most part.
Absolutely.
They were bigger than the actual league or entity itself. They were bigger than that. Should he bypass this and outperform and outshine, then you could put him in. Yeah, he fucked up, but
He'll never get back to that level.
that was my question.
This
What
game is
can he-
different.
What if he stayed in Houston and got a chip?
Yeah, but he's not going to get a chip. They don't have the money to do that.
They don't have the personnel.
They don't have the personnel.
Never ain't got the personnel.
They don't have
Yeah.
the front office.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's not going to happen. And what's bad about this is that the window. So you talk about Kobe overcame. His window was much greater.
Okay.
His
Yeah,
window
ceiling
ain't
was
that
still-
much longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kobe
You
can
talking
still
about
elevate and go to
you
the
taking
next
hits in this motherfucker.
He
Yeah.
lost all marketing.
You know what I'm saying? He'll get marketing back.
That's gonna take a minute.
But all of that,
There's
again,
always a new face.
and just to you know, we can move forward, but all of that is incumbent upon him performing. Period. Point blank. I think just to move forward, if I could ask, and I'll give you my take first. Future athletes coming into the NFL, I feel like this is going to kind of, in my personal opinion, put a little bit of more of a awareness on the kid's character. Because now with this thing going on with Deshaun Watson, now you have to look at every single, and it doesn't necessarily have to be color, but in this particular case, it is a person of color. So now you have to look at.
That's 90% of the league, ain't it?
Well, but so that's, I just wanted to be fair. But at the same token, you have to look at these kids coming into the NFL. So now you're gonna have more awareness on character, right? So it's gonna be a light that shine on every single one of these guys that are coming into the league. Hey, we looking at this thing with Deshaun Watson. We don't want any smoke, any trouble.
Right.
Especially if you first round franchise player, that type of thing.
Hey, man, I'll say this and I'm done with it. Deshaun, call Big Ben's lawyer, man.
Oh, he'll
get you off.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I didn't know if he was gonna go there or not, but I've been on your ass about that, man.
Call Big Ben's lawyer, man, from back in the day.
Right.
This shit is easy.
Arizona.
Well, Ben had the right complexion for the right affection,
Right.
so
That's another.
let's move along.
What else you got?
So the only other thing I would say, just to kind of close this topic, do you foresee Houston taking some type of ownership? And by that I do mean the actual ownership taking some type of, are they taking some type of blame in this regard? If it's inaccurate, if all of these allegations come.
No, but I can see them trying to throw some more money at him as their way of saying we fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
They'll probably cover lawyer fees.
No, I mean like on his contract extension.
Because does he lose money the more he can't play, or if he's
no, if not, he was on the finishes exempt list, he still gets paid.
Okay.
From my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure on the ins and outs of that piece. I just would say,
he may get a contract extension from the organization.
Yeah, but why would you take that? Motherfucker did you dirty. Why you gonna take an extension?
Who else is gonna take him right now?
It depends on where he at come that final year. See, and that's the thing with us, right?
His final year, bro, he'll be about 30.
Yeah, but and this is way off of Deshaun Watson, right? But about us, when you go bet on yourself,
you already know.
That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I've been doing that from day one.
When you go bet on yourself,
that's a different game, though.
Yeah, I'll play hurt on them motherfuckers for 2 years. I'll go in that motherfucker game one.
Nah, I don't think he's afforded.
I think you can bet on yourself in basketball more than you can bet on yourself in football.
You say you way off with Deshaun Watson. You're just talking about in general, a player, right?
Yeah, but I'm just talking about us as a people. Bet on yourself. That was my stance with that. Bet on yourself.
Right.
Don't take the extension. Don't take the early money. Bet on yourself. Know your value. Bet on yourself.
I agree.
Well, I see what you're saying. You play through the pain.
But I'm saying,
playing through the pain.
If I'm him,
yeah,
I'm in this situation. I know y'all jerked me.
Bet on yourself. Play your contract out.
I'm gonna play my contract out.
That contract out.
In the sense of after this first snap of the first game of the season, let me fall on my ass. Let me let a lineman fall on me. I'm out for the season.
I don't think that'll work,
man. That ain't gonna work.
That's not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I don't think we. And I think I just said like we're not afforded that luxury.
I'm gonna tell you this.
We're just not. I mean, that's.
I'm gonna tell you this. I used to work for an insurance company that covered the NFL. It's a lot of motherfuckers that say they hurt that don't know what motherfucking workers' comp claim come through.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that firsthand.
Yeah.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that you see on the IR. Ain't no workers' comp claim coming through that motherfucking system for their ass.
Yeah.
And we covered the NFL, the NHL, and the MLB.
I get that side of it, but I just don't think it'll work. I mean, I get the rebel. Let's go, do our thing. And I'm gonna do it my way, and y'all just take it or leave it. But I don't think we afforded that luxury. That's what I'm.
Who's gonna tell you you're not hurt?
It doesn't matter. Even if they whether it's false or true, you're not living out another year. It's a wrap. Dak was an anomaly. And that, again, this is way off of the Deshaun thing, but Dak was an anomaly. He was hurt as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You saw his shit going a different direction, and he went to the bank because
sucked though. Trez, don't they though?
Yeah, I already know.
Whatever, man. You guys, we not finna talk.
Y'all
have the most. To me, y'all had the most bummest teams, and y'all just keep talking shit.
All right.
Well, I'll move right along, guys. So, Derrick Jackson. All right. So,
Mr. Jackson.
But hold on, before you guys get into it, I know y'all ready.
Action Jackson.
So this guy is deemed quote unquote a relationship guru.
Okay.
He's gained his fame through social media, videos that you've seen on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's shared all over. He's this guy who really lights into guys for not doing XYZ for their woman and, whatever you want to say. And now we find out he's not practicing what he preaches.
Do they ever?
I don't think so.
Trust, do they ever?
Hey, shout out to Action Jackson with the Fuckboy of the Year award.
Hey, shout out.
Does he get the Fuckboy of the Year?
Jackson.
Fuckboy of the Year award, man. Already. We only in March.
So not practicing what you preach. You said something, on our last topic that was kind of, I think it can relate in the sense that we do so much, and you get to a point, and maybe you have so many people that are followers or just in tune with love and this idea of a perfect relationship, but
ego, pride.
So, but hear me out on this one. So when that happens, it almost seems as though, look at this guy. This guy is you almost take him out of being a human because he's spot on. But he's spot on. You gain followers because people believe in what you're saying. So hear me out. What I'm saying is, just to bring it home, what I'm trying to say is that you get these followers, you build up this immune system, for lack of a better phrase, to what people think is or is not going on. So they don't know your relationship. You don't spend time speaking on that. You may say that, but nobody really sees into your relationship. So has he always been this way? You could argue that.
No.
Because has he always been this way?
Hell no, he has not always been this way. This is another motherfucker from high school that didn't get no ass, turned into dirty macking by hating on other motherfuckers, got some attention, and dove into his inbox and started plucking motherfuckers away. It was target practice for this motherfucker, man. Which picture you like the best? Which pixels look better to you, Derek? And which one you go to? They said this motherfucker was taking pictures in front of his side chick's house.
Doing the videos.
Doing the videos in front of his side chick's house.
Oh, that's crazy.
The nerve of you, nigga.
Now, my question is, was it before or after you went? I'm hoping it's before.
He corny, so it's probably after his.
You're right. That makes it even worse.
Yeah.
That makes it
so
even worse.
let me ask you this. We all looked at, or you may have seen this, some parts of the video. Me personally, I just looked at the first, I looked at the whole thing, but what really took my breath away was the first 3 minutes. So in the first 3 minutes,
hand?
Huh?
The gripping of the hand?
The gripping of the hand, all lovey-dovey, looking at your wife, and you're speaking on the man above.
That's where I'm going with it. Like, it's funny how everybody go holy.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I really didn't get it. So now
you found your purpose.
Yeah.
Go ahead, try to talk that shit.
So go ahead. I'll let you talk.
I'm just scared. Like, I thought you was a relationship guru. You talk like you're a preacher now. I'm confused. Like, what the fuck going on with you?
Not only that, now it's like I blame my.
You talking to third person at that.
He's saying I'm blaming my relationship with God. That's on you, man. That's literally on you. You take the oath. You got married. you went before God.
Fuck boy of the year.
And then
to
my understanding, if and I could be wrong, guys. If you're listening, please share, comment, talk about it. I could be wrong, but from what I understand through the whole ordeal and the research that I've done and just listening to everything that's going on, He's been doing this the entire time he's been married.
Hey,
The
man.
entire time.
This
Before they got married.
This the motherfucker who found out small verse that said, if you repent, God will forgive, and he just kept going.
It probably did.
He kept going.
And-
oh, fuck it, he gonna forgive me anyway. Come here, girl.
What for you? That was my thing. I know you guys probably here and there with what you looked at as far as for the research. But I mean, did you guys get anything from the video or just what you've seen?
My takeaway from the video, because I saw a lot of people killing the wife on social media.
Well, shit, man.
But this is what I took from it. What I took from it.
Before you go into, she looked horrible. She was tripping.
She was not tripping.
He did that on purpose.
No.
She did that on purpose.
She did that on purpose.
One of them did that on purpose.
She did that on purpose.
She
Look,
may have.
man.
She looked crazy.
I'll tell you like
you
this.
say?
I don't think
I know she was in the comfort of her home, but she
If my chick dogged me out,
I don't think
right? If my chick dogged me out and fucked all these random ass motherfuckers
I'm gonna tell you like this.
and then want me to see the video, I'm sitting there with a stained up wife beater and the worst pair of boxers I got.
and you finna make sure you look like shit.
She checked.
What you trying to portray? I get it.
She checked out.
I mean, she probably has been. So that was that. And P, you were on to something. So I'm gonna let you get your thought.
I'm not giving y'all no credit. I'm not trying to dress up for y'all. Not doing none of that. This his video. He asked me to be a part of this shit. So I'm gonna show up the way I want to show up.
Right.
I'm not shining for you. What I'm shining for you for?
Right.
Because if I get dressed up, it look like I'm getting dressed up for you, or like I gotta defend myself. I gotta defend myself about shit.
That's a real good point.
You went out there and fucked up.
Right.
That's
You
true.
know what we had at this house.
That's
you know how
true.
many kids we got.
Man, I'm telling
That's
you like
very
this.
true.
You
That's
got a
very
little bit
true.
of fucking attention.
From looking at the pictures, man, she don't look bad, bro.
And that's the thing.
That's what I was
I
looking
never
at.
said she wasn't a pretty.
I
lady.
was looking at this fool.
I'm
like,
just-
man, what the
Look,
fuck?
man.
I'm just looking at, and you made that's a good point. I'm
Hey,
glad you
Miss
pointed
Jackson,
it out. But
come to Dallas.
Right.
this guy,
Shit.
this guy, yeah,
Come on.
this guy. She's
Come
still
to
married.
Dallas.
She's actually still married.
He didn't give a fuck. Why should she?
She don't give a fuck no more. Man.
Duly
She
noted.
know, that shit's over.
She checked out.
So she's checked out.
That
The
shit's
biggest
over.
thing
this
for me,
this for TV now.
and I don't know if this was
kids,
something.
though.
I
That's
don't know if this
shit.
was something that was just is like a rumor. The biggest thing for me, and this is outside of the video, but just from what I understand, is an illegitimate child that's in place, or, to some extent.
I think that's a rumor.
It's a rumor.
Only because if we're talking about the same one of them was one of them was a doctor or a nurse or somebody in the medical field that he was somebody that was worth a decent amount, right?
Mhm.
And in her career, it wasn't worth her having a baby right now,
Okay.
and she chose not to.
Not to.
So that's why I'm saying I think it's a rumor, but who knows how many women he was sticking in? There might be another one out there that has a
No. This story,
But that's-
baby.
this
but
story,
there
this
was-
story ain't over.
No, it's not. It's just more to come. I mean, he's pretty much you won't be able to do any social media work.
Look, let me tell you
moving
something,
forward.
man.
No more videos for you
I
guys.
was married for
What?
9 years. My shit failed.
The wife gonna make money off of this.
What I will tell you from a failed
Yeah, they're gonna
marriage-
big her up
Yeah.
for real.
What I will tell you from a failed marriage is once that shit goes bad, leave.
Yeah, don't stay.
There's no reconciliation. The woman never forgets.
She fucked up by marrying the dude.
That's okay.
You're right.
That's okay.
It
'Cause
happens.
It was her choice.
It does
That's
happen.
It's
It
her
does
choice. You're right.
happen.
That's what I said. You're
He
right.
was corny when they got married. Trez, he was corny.
Financial provider, possibly.
Maybe, maybe not.
Possibly.
Maybe, maybe
We
not.
don't know. We don't know.
We
that.
All
don't know.
I'm saying
I don't-
is-
we don't know the situation. I'm just
All
saying
I'm
possibly.
saying is he was corny, and maybe he lucked up on a decent church girl that looked, good when she get dressed. Maybe she wasn't a church girl, but she has a spiritual beacon of some sorts, right? Of some sorts.
Yeah.
So he lucked up on that, and they look good together in wedding pictures. Now he starts doing this relationship bullshit, starts getting attention. Hey, man, everything fucks up when you start getting attention and you're not used to the shit.
Very true.
Very true.
That is very true.
When you get attention and you're not used to attention, shit goes bad,
That's true.
fast.
'Cause you don't know how to handle it.
You don't know how to
You
handle
don't know
it.
how to handle it. Right.
Start gloating and
Right.
Talking your
your
shit.
Diddy Bop is off rhythm and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the Diddy Bop.
Yeah, but the shit is off rhythm.
Right.
Yeah, nah, it's not right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not hitting right.
So I mean, we all know these people in our lives. Trez, you know him. I know him. D-Spins, you know him.
Yeah.
That corny motherfucker from high school now may have, worked out and got a decent job, and great for you, bro.
Yeah.
But you wasn't getting these hoes when we was getting these hoes.
It wasn't the same.
Not at all.
You didn't get the same attention.
You
So,
didn't get
yeah.
the same attention. You were
That's true.
struggling.
Right.
Yeah,
So
no,
that-
I agree.
I mean, that's my only thing with it, man. Motherfuckers, they come up with some shit to make them look like they know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
But women, y'all gonna stop listening to these motherfuckers, man.
That's what it is.
You listen to Steve Harvey, he got 8 wives. You listen to Derek Jackson, he got 8 hoes. Who next? Kevin Samuels?
Hey, man,
He gonna tell you your ass is overweight and you don't deserve a
Hey,
motherfucker.
shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. Man, he gives these
Hey, he gonna
women
eat
the
you up.
business.
He gonna eat you up and spit you out.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But
And they
you
sit
know,
there and take it.
the one thing I can tell you is that there's a respect level of that you're hit with the truth, and nobody likes the truth, especially women.
Facts.
So I mean, I give him that lane that he's created. There's no way you can deny the truth.
Listen, man. First of all, he's not telling the truth. He's telling the truth based on information he's given. He don't know these.
Well,
motherfuckers,
so that's very true. You don't know their background, but he's an image consultant, so he's gonna go by that. And for the most part,
The truth hurts, but he be getting some shots sometimes, bro. Dead on.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Look, man.
Now I won't say that everything is factual because,
Right.
like you said, you don't know the person's bio, you don't know anything about them. But
Sometimes.
from a data standpoint, and from some of these people that are calling in, they contradict what they say. They're hypocritical.
I'll give him that.
And he's going to out you if you say some dumb
Yeah.
shit.
No, I'll give him that.
He's gonna get you. He's gonna trip you up,
Yeah.
and he's gonna speak facts.
Yeah.
So for
Every
that, I give
time.
him credit. That's the only thing I'm trying to say.
Facts based on his standards and his lifestyle.
But that's what you got to go by because that's what you go by.
That's what they call him in the hill.
Wrong or right?
What, his standards?
No. You're not going by his standards. Obviously, I'm saying
Okay.
you're going to go by your standards.
Right. My
So
standards.
wrong. I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, yes, I'm not. I know where you're going. I don't agree with everything he's doing. You're not saying he's not telling the truth in every aspect. But
Right.
it's some of this shit is real, and you just gotta face it.
Some of it is right.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I heard one where some woman was trying to be celibate after she had mad kids, and
Yeah,
who she think will wait? Because I'm not
Crazy.
waiting.
bullshit.
I mean, I'm gonna be Derek Jackson and Kevin Samuels in the same breath. I'm fucking while we waiting.
Right. But I get it, and I understand. It's to me. I think if I could just kind of just put my own spin on it. I just think that it's unfortunate that you get people that you get this little bit of 15 minutes of fame, for lack of a better phrase, and it changes what you've already established, and that should never happen. If you've established a relationship, if you've established some type of bond, marriage, or you just, you live your daily life, let it be truthful. Let it be facts. Let it be something that you stand on. Just don't sit here and get these followers, these likes, these shares, and it's not factual. You live in a lie.
That's the new world we live in right now, that social media life,
Then the lie goes further than the truth, unfortunately.
Yeah. And
Now,
that's,
in this day and age.
that's really what it comes down to. It's an unfortunate truth, but yeah, everybody living off of that social media, and so it's what you fucking get.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of falsification. But
it's hard for a lot of motherfuckers to look in the mirror.
Apologizing, turning to God, finding religion.
All of that's cool if that's what you really doing.
right, you stand on it. Let it
But
be factual.
don't do that in the moment.
Just because.
Word on the block was that he had reached out to Shotty about a week and a half ago.
One of the other joints?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure of it.
so yeah, you're not this.
No, you're not letting it go. And that's another thing.
Now it's for exposure.
Okay, y'all women want game. I'm going to give you game from P's standpoint. And I'm going to give fellas game too. If you find a joint that you fucking, don't fuck her more than twice. You fuck her the third time, now you committed. Okay? Women, don't fuck with a motherfucker that's talking crazy about his girl. If you're talking crazy about his girl, that's just to get sympathy, for him to get his dick wet, and he's never leaving his girl. Okay?
Okay.
Point blank. So those are two scenarios. Y'all build on that. Let that shit soak in. Next week we'll have another fucking lesson.
And there you have it. Hey, fellas, we made it through another amazing UnMask'D podcast episode.
Hey.
Specifically episode 14. Thank you.
Blow.
Yeah.
Hey, Trez, boy, that sweatshirt, boy, I'm loving that shit.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man. I like that.
I'm loving that shit. I gotta lose some weight, but I got a T-shirt with a bear with a fucking with boxing gloves on with one eye. Black the fuck out.
Oh, you waiting to wear that?
I gotta lose some weight though.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm juicing right now.
Hey, we getting out there, man.
Yeah.
It's summertime.
We coming for the summertime.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on my Rick Ross shit right now.
Me too.
Hey, you hear that shit when that motherfucker said? Well, I think I saw a comedian last night. Can't remember who it was. That motherfucker said if Rick Ross and Biggie made a record, that should be, huh? Oh. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Thank you all for watching. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share, comment, download the podcast.
Spread the word.
When you're on the way to work, when you're coming home from work, all of those things. We appreciate y'all. Once again, this is the UnMask'D podcast.
Jokes.
Contrary to popular belief.